I don't know how to put great big things up at the start of the videos, and I don't have content like others do. I just have my mother's instinct, and I have a lot other gifts that kept me away from others and safe. Trying to understand, why is it okay for people to do this? Other people get upset, and why isn't there a petition for going around for me for what they did to me? They ruined my name again, and they did it again. It's not my fault for wanting to defend myself. I defended a lot of male YouTubers, and I sit here wondering why I did that, because now I'm finding out yous all got dirt on each other, so I think you guys were all acting in some way, making movies about for each one of yous to make you look legitimate. But I saw one of your actresses portrayed into rescue missions, so-called. And then I was excluded again because I found out what your scheme was. And I keep telling you about your tattoos and the meaning of, and the warriors and everything. And when I started talking, and all of a sudden, like the eye of the tiger, I saw that girl who was the same girl that was in the desert. And I said it before, and so by now the police have confirmed who she is, because both videotapes she was trying to keep her eyes down so nobody could do the eye recognition software. So you guys are doing videotapes of, well, movies of so-called rescues when there's no rescues at all. That's why certain YouTubers have come in and said, you're this person, you're that person, and oh, you have certain bloodline of royalty and this and that, but you're all liars. You just wanted to take part of my shine. Come up on alive with me if I make one, would you? Not realizing that was said in chat because I'm dyslexic, and then I see it and then keep wondering, who do I trust? My enemy of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. But if you were my enemy in the first place, you were never my friend. Because a friend is usually a friend. When people started adding their names on Anna's page and saying, oh, she did this to me and she did that to me, and then you tell your story of your son who or whatever committed suicide. So you looked at me like I was your son, your daughter. That took their life. You didn't look at me as a warrior. You looked at me as a failure. Your failure. Your failure of a mother, a sister, a daughter, a wife, a son, whatever. People look at me as their failure in life, but you didn't realize I'm a warrior. And by putting a 5150 on me, you just made me 50 times stronger every time I make a video because my voice is getting out there every video until I get to see the whole video. 600 people were there, and then she uploads it again. How many views has she gotten when I never got to see the whole fucking view? So, you two pieces of trash better hurry up because I'm crashing to your fucking door. Because I'm not going to stop talking about the trash in the prairies that Benny Keys is connected to. Because Benny Keys is a psychopath. Well, Lucy knows how to go shopping for groceries. A fucking piece of trash. But nobody will come and talk to me. They'll all go, oh, good. Benny, you can drive to the grocery store. Aren't you a good little Benny boy? But yet, I'll tell you, love that Jimmy off Dolly Vision. I went and I watched that like 4 times now. All Benny could do was fucking listen. And there was a couple of points where he said stuff that, like, you can see Benny Keys' face go fucking red because it's true. Benny Keys is a gay man who's probably into bestiality with dogs. Just saying. And with toys that he talks about everybody having toys. Well, he's probably the one who introduced toys or smuggled buzzy things into the jail so everybody could get off with an anal orgasm, which is probably the most erotic going for that Rob. So that's why Mark and Cher and all these fucking criminals, because they're criminals who use toys to get their fucking rocks off. So all these fucking psychopaths that are making money because I'm manic depressive. I am not a psychopath. They are. So that's why I can see these fucking pieces of trash. Because they're on their way, because they're making money jumping, and that's why they all sit like that, because they're jumping, because they're buzzing, getting their rocks off of making fun of people. But you can only make fun of people, but you picked the wrong person. Because you never ever saw my lives. You only saw a couple. And you liked my shoes, so you had to take my shoes apart. Because you didn't even ask how old the shoes. You just had to say they had a red. They didn't have the red sole. So, because my shoes have a black sole, you showed what your soul is. You have a very, very black soul. And my shoes outed that you are Satan's mistress. Just like every one of you that are making money with all your Illuminati and all your so-called seers and all your bunches of friends that you only schedule certain lives so everybody in certain IDs can go and make it look like you have lots of friends when you don't have any friends, because you're the ones who are telling me I don't have any friends when you had no fucking idea who I was. So, Cher, Mark, Benny Keith, 6 weeks. Bye-bye. 6 weeks. Bye-bye. Maybe later I'll do the ruins to see who gets to not breathe next.